Hello, everyone, and it is your Admiral Zenobi Rosisvinsky, who is filming you another episode of War Fortress. Now, last episode, I didn't really actually go through all of our dwarves, so let's go through them one by one. This is Domas Lorsdor, the expedition leader. View units, relations. Wait, no. Enter. There we go. Let's see. Here we are. Like others in her culture, she holds craft dwarfmanship to be of the highest ideals and celebrates talented artisans and their masterworks. Has a great deal of respect for the law, greatly prizes loyalty, values family greatly, sees friendship as one of the finer things in life, believes that honesty is a high ideal, greatly respects artists and their works, really respects those that take the time to master their skill. So it seems like they deeply respects people who put in a lot of work into what they do. Which, you know what, I really, really value that in a dwarf. Um, oh, and they love partying too. Literally the height of what it is to be a dwarf here, guys. Um, Almost never is discouraged, and other things. So, overall, our good old expedition leader, Domas Lorsdor, is a pretty upstanding dwarf. Um, and I really respect that. Let's see how the miner is doing. Um, did that wrong. Viewing unit. Let's see, enter. So, similar deal with Damas. Really likes craft dwarfmanship. Good craft dwarfmanship. And values it. He lives at a slow going and leisurely pace. So, moves by art and natural beauty, so I guess he's kind of like more of a. Oh, and he is troubled by this since he dislikes the natural world. So, he likes natural beauty, he likes art, but he doesn't like going outside to actually see it. Wonderful. He is quick to anger, and we all have our own flaws. And he's horrible with organizing his own stuff. Okay. He needs alcohol to get through the working day. So he's kind of like the average dwarf. Um, Not exactly the best person in the world, not exactly the worst. And, he personally values hard work and sees sacrifice as wasteful and foolish and dreams of mastering a skill. Okay. Good to know. Olin, he is our current manager. Like others in his culture, he has a great deal of respect for the law, greatly prizes loyalty, values family greatly, honesty, respects artists' work. He personally views craft dwarfsmanship with disgust. Oh my gosh. You are a betrayer of dwarven culture. You are a disgusting dwarf. Guile and cunning is indirect and somewhat worthless. Does not care about friendship. And yet he dreams of raising a family. He's pleased by his own looks and accomplishment. Okay, so he's a narcissist. Yeah, he's a narcissist. He thinks he is fairly important in the grand scheme of things, and he could be considered rude. Okay, does not easily fall in love, so goes back to against his dreams of raising a family. Um, he doesn't trust others. He doesn't persevere. So this is just a terrible dwarf. all around. At least he likes working outdoors, so he likes. At least he's away from other. But he hates bad weather. You are a terrible dwarf, my friend. You are awful. What about Irvad? Alright, Irvad. Sorry, just had to check something there. Like others in this culture. Okay, so this one actually at least likes craft oarsmanship. Um, so kind of like the other sane dwarves, respects art and masterworks and stuff like that. This one also dreams of raising a family. He accepts favors without developing a sense of obligation, preferring to act as the current situation demands. So basically, he'll accept a favor without expecting anything in return, and because he's accepting this favor, he doesn't feel any obligation to actually follow it through. However, he will try to, but if he fails to, he doesn't really feel upset about it. Um, this kind of ties into the next thing about him. He seeks out exciting and adventurous situations. So I could imagine this dwarf, accepting a adventurous favor. Um, and yeah, he's unhindered by the thoughts of others concerning his actions. So in the end, where he does fail, yeah, he's currently more shameless. Yeah, okay, so he's a pretty chill guy. Interesting. But I wouldn't. You can ask stuff of him. He'll always say yes. That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to get it done. Um, he likes natural beauty, but he dislikes the natural world. Um, he's modest. He likes to keep it practical. Doesn't really like to go into the abstract. He can handle stress. He doesn't really form too many emotional bonds with others. He is a bit more confident. Needs alcohol to get through the working day, as a general dwarf does. So overall, this is a pretty interesting dwarf. I could imagine him starting and stopping projects pretty regularly. Um, let's move on to the next one. Cole Lomzafon, the Mason. View unit. Let's see. Likes craftsmanship and other stuff. Something we've seen in the other ones. She's personally disgusted by romance. Sees sacrifice as wasteful and foolish, and finds the pursuit of skill, mastery off-putting. So I guess this one would be much more of a jack of all trades. And it's funny that she dreams of raising a family, considering she is disgusted by romance. Uh, Probably a feminist. She is easily moved to mercy. She isn't particularly ambitious. Also likes natural beauty, but dislikes the natural world. Common dwarf theme, it seems like. Um, so more of an artist than a realist, I guess. She doesn't mind wearing something special now and then. Tends to avoid any physical confrontation, so probably shouldn't go into militia. Um, and she works to square this natural tendency with her respective martial prowess. Okay, I was wrong. Probably should go into the militia and is brave in the face of imminent danger. Act with little determination and confidence. Oh, that's interesting. And needs alcohol. Even though she dislikes the natural world, she likes working outdoors and grumbles only mildly at inclement weather. Okay, interesting, dwarf. The Sodel Onol Terror. Yep. Um. Okay. This one respects the law, or like the culture of dwarves, I guess. And yeah, other fun stuff. He personally finds the idea of fair dealing foolish and cheats when he finds it profitable. Considers craft dwarfmanship to be relatively worthless and values nature. He's a gosh darn elf. This is an elf in disguise, people. He dreams of mastering a skill. Is it bow making? Is it tree cultivation? Is that what you want to do, you elf? He has a very calm demeanor and finds himself quite hopeful about the future, probably because he's secretly immortal, like most elves. Um, he has a sense of duty, probably to the trees, an active sense of humor, somewhat quarrelsome, probably going to complain when someone chops down a tree, and he is bothered by this since he values friendship. Okay. Tries to keep things orderly. He doesn't often experience strong cravings or urges. Tries to do things quickly at each time, so he's patient like an elf. He likes working outdoors. Yeah, he's an elf. This dwarf is an elf. Uh, there we go. Um, relationship. Idnit. Who is Idnit? Maybe we'll view that later. Is there anything more about this guy? What does he really like? Likes graphite. Wood. He likes wood. Elf. It's probably an elf. And pecan trees for their nuts. Elf. Well, at least he hates mosquitoes. That's the one redeemable thing about this guy. He detests mosquitoes. Um, okay, let's go on to the next one. Sob Irkustib Planter. Oh, and this guy's also a hunter, so more outdoorsy guy. Definitely an elf. Elf. Okay, there aren't enough chairs. It's annoying. We're working on that. He likes in the bar. I should have gone over everyone else's but I didn't really care. He hates spiders. Okay, now we know how to torture him. Um, this one values craftsmanship. He finds nature somewhat disturbing and values knowledge. He personally finds the idea of fair dealing foolish and cheats when he finds it profitable. Like the other one. Okay. He values tranquility and a peaceful day, doesn't respect a society that has settled into harmony without debate and strife, and doesn't really value merrymaking. He dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. So, okay, this one's more of an anarchist dwarf. So, this one's probably going to be tossing Molotov cocktails any day now. Yeah, he has very little patience. He is sometimes cruel. He can be very happy and optimistic. He does not generally respond to emotional appeals. He's a psychopath. He is quick to anger. He doesn't try to get things done perfectly. He doesn't fall in love and really develops positive sentiments. He tends to assume the worst of two outcomes will be the one that comes to pass. He doesn't seek out excitement. He is pleased by his own appearance and talents. Oh, he's also a narcissist. He doesn't focus on material goods. He isn't through the working. Wait, he isn't. particularly ambitious. He likes working with others, or rather is comfortable with working with others that have a different appearance or culture. Yeah, an anarchist. He's a liberal anarchist. Alright, that's pretty nice. I know I have some friends like that. He has a sense of duty. He needs alcohol to get through the working day. Okay. I think we're on the last one. Nope, we got. Oh, well, that's. Okay, this is the Monster Slayer. He's not really part of our fort. In fact, did we go through all of them? Yeah, we went through all of them. These are just random people. So, yeah, those are our dwarves. Now, we're gonna get that beer hall we've been working on, or the tavern. We're gonna finish that up. And then after that, I think what we should do is probably work on the beds down here. Also, I actually paused there for a second, which was my mistake. So yeah, let's just get this all dug out. I don't know how our... Okay, so that's going by fast. This woodcutter should probably become... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Mine, should probably get to, building stuff. And you know what? Since the tree hugger is, since you like trees so much, maybe you can work with them. There you go. Other than that, they're all gonna be doing stuff anyway. I am recording this, right? Yeah. Alright, well, since we've dug out the room down there, let's actually just... Hold on. I want to add in a minecart. Where's the minecart on here? Oh, there it is. Make wooden minecart. Make like... I don't know, fill it all up with it. Put that one at the top. Maybe someone will make it. Yeah, someone's making it right now. Okay. Okay, so that minecart's made, so we can start construction. Let's see here. Track, stop. Let's see, so this is where it is. So that's the line. So, put that right there. That right there. Oh, you know what? I am forgetting to put down the, well, we can change the direction when we get to it. Let's see, track that. There we go. 1, 2, 6. There we go. Alright. Oh, we need mechanics. Okay. We'll make... I don't know if any of our guys have mechanics. I'll need to open up this therapist here. Let's see here. Any of these guys have mechanics? Okay, it's Itib Eaglestilokar. Itib Igaslikot, yeah. Dwarven names are hard to pronounce, but it's this guy. Oh, and I think, yeah, he's constructing it. That is the wrong thing. I want to make this a stone stockpile, so there we go. Then we go here. No wheelbarrows. None at all. Or actually, you know what I'll do? Go back to stockpile and delete these. Stone stockpile, and do it like that. Alright. Then we need to make a route. Put the route right here. Or, sorry, you stop. And then, see, we have to define it. XXX. Yes, new stop. Pile link. That's pretty much all we need. Well, we also need to specify items. So, go. Then go back here. Let's see. Let's rename this stone. To assign. Well, whenever that miner gets around to building that. What the heck? Oh. Could you build it, please? Jobs. Do it now. This is the one track stop you had to build. Okay. Alright, there we go. Dump on arrival. South. Okay. Alright, why did I get up here? Oh, migrants! Okay. We are gonna look at that. I do want to finish the, this first. And to do that, we just need to go down to the stop. Or, sorry. And we need to give it a vehicle. I think that's V? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now that's set there, and that should work. But let's look at our new migrant. So, new arrival. So we have one stone crafter. Who's the new guy there? Fisher Dwarf. Stone crafter. Ooh, hey, weaponsmith. That's awesome. I have some closiers. Nice. I am recording this, right? It didn't stop sometimes through. Yeah, I'm recording it. That's my biggest paranoia. I think that's all of them. I think that is all of them. So let's go look through these guys as well. So I'm actually going to look through their pages first. So what skills have these guys brought to our table? For the weaponsmith, that's a legendary weaponsmith. So that's pretty awesome. Let's go look at that guy. Our new legendary weaponsmith. Well, they all still say new arrival, and I can tell who's who. View unit. He really likes craft dwarfsmanship, and he wants to make a masterwork someday. He personally values cunning and values loyalty. Very quick to anger, often sad and dejected. All the good things end here. He takes offered help and gifts without feeling particularly grateful. He feels envious of others. He generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. He isn't given to flights of fancy. He's curious and eager to learn. He can easily fall in love or develop positive sentiments. So a really mixed bag of a guy. Isn't really particularly ambitious, which is odd considering he's like a legendary blacksmith. Level 15 to be specific. And like all dwarves, he needs alcohol to get through the working day. So very interesting guy, I would say. Let's see the other ones. So that's Deller Secudlas. We have Unib Artopoter, the Closier. Let's see here. Craft horsemanship, she values like the other one. She Personally sees guile and cunning as indirect and somewhat worthless. She dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. She doesn't like to receive advice, prefers her own counsel. She sees little excitement now and then, tends to make a small mess with her own possessions, tends to avoid crowds, doesn't go out of her way to help others, often feels discouraged. She occasionally overindulges, doesn't mind the discord of day-to-day living. Um, pretty. This one needs a lot of work, I'd say. And yeah, we actually got seven, or no, six new dwarves. So this one is Zist, Zasset, Mibzus, Rilnol, the Closier. Um, oops, I did the wrong thing there. Alright, your unit does not finds the pursuit of knowledge to be a waste and does not respect the law. Complete anarchist. This one's not even like a regular anarchist. They're a primitive anarchist. Anarcho primitivism, whatever. She wants to return to monkey. Um, she still finds craft workmanship to be highly valued, though. Uh, she doesn't stick with things even if minor difficulties arise. Doesn't trust other people. Very polite. Um, values the rules of decorum, but not the rule of law. Finds humor in most situations. Very single-minded. Keeps things practical. Doesn't delve too deeply into the abstract. Doesn't reveal personal information. Isn't curious about the world. Doesn't tend to be swayed by emotional appeals. Doesn't mind wearing something special now and again. She does not easily hate or develop negative feelings. She has a greedy streak when she's bored. She often scratches her nose. She needs alcohol to get through the work day. Okay, interesting person. Ushrir Kastirkul, the stonecrafter. And I press Z again. Um, values craftsmanship. Personally, is disgusted by tranquility and would that the world would and would rather that the world and would that the world would no, it would rather it. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. That doesn't make sense. But she would rather have the world constantly churn with noise and activity. Values romance, finds leisure time wasteful, and doesn't really see the point of working hard. Dreams of mastering a or crafting a masterwork. Doesn't like to fall in love and is troubled by this because she values romance. Not comfortable around others, incredibly brave, perhaps a little bit foolhardy. Doesn't seek revenge, has a calm demeanor, avoids crowds, quite polite, uh, prefers to be alone without, wait, without considering the advice of others. That only forms tenuous bonds with others, confident of her abilities when undertaking specific ventures, does not easily hate or develop negative feelings, is slow to anger, can handle stress, she is pleased by her own appearance overall, she is somewhat focused with satisfied need. Gosh, well, this talking is taking the toll out of me. Personally views any show of emotion as an offensive, dislikes cooperation, values romance, doesn't really see the point of working hard. She dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. This one is Olin Zugler Ness, or Olin Ship Balance. Interesting. Can handle stress, greedy, sticks out her tongue when she's thinking hard, needs alcohol, a bunch of other stuff. And our last one, Logum Bestokatish, the Fisher Dwarf. Oh, press D again. Lol. Okay, enter. View a unit. He values independence, doesn't feel strongly about the law. We have a ton of anarchists in this sport, don't we? Unerringly returns favors and has a profound sense of gratitude for kind actions of others. So, kind of the opposite of the other dwarf we had. That just didn't really like to return, or didn't really like to fulfill favors. Cuts corners when working on projects, regardless of consequences. He doesn't really care about the detail of his own work. He cracks under pressure, tends to hang on to grievances. Ah, yes, that will go into the Book of Grudges, won't it, boy? Yeah, this is a boy. Oh, and he's married with seven children. Oh boy. Doesn't easily develop hate or negative feelings. Doesn't really like to joke around. He is passive in discussions. He is probably rude. He could be considered rude. He's messy. He's pleased with his own appearance, and he needs alcohol. So that's pretty much all the dwarves we have right now. Now we have to make a living space for them all. Geez. That is a lot. Let me tell you. And some of them are already getting to work there. Oh hey, let's look at this. So, is this working? Oh, it totally is. So, over time, the dwarves are gonna just clean up all the stones around here and chuck them into there, which is pretty nice. Let's wait for all this stuff to get done. Shall we? Alright, the last chair is being crafted, and it should be mentioned that the two stone crafters, as well as the mechanic, who is Olam? Olam, what's his profession again? Check that out real quick here. Olam. I think it's the Axe Dwarf. One of these guys. But they're all legendary in their own professions, so that is very, very nice. We have two legendary stone crafters and a legendary mechanic. This is very useful to our fortress. Of course, the weaponsmiths will be very, very useful for crafting weapons, which I generally tend to use a whole bunch. Okay, we can start creating this hall now. So how did I want this built? So that would be a chair, table. Okay, we're probably gonna go about it like this. Okay. Table 1, table 2. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so that's going to be what our little grand master table looks like. This should greatly help with Dwarves' overall mood and whatnot. And they're going to get that built quite readily. Now down to here. So we've already made our little, and actually they've cleaned up this area quite well. As you can see, there's not so many rocks around. But we have a few rocks down in there already, and that's just going to keep on stockpiling up. So I think we should make the beds next. We need 1, 2, that's 10, 20. And we only have 15 dwarves. Okay. Let's just make bed 20. And then, cabinet. Oh. I'm going to remove that. Add 20. And then cabinet, rock cabinet 20. And then door, we're gonna make that rock 20. Alright. And that's gonna go into these rooms down here. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Giant mantis, what the heck? Where is this giant mantis? Oh, they can fly? That's whack. Speaking of pen and pasture. Let's get that in there. That's annoying. Alright. Why is this table not being built? Please get that table built. There we go. So our grand hall is done. I should probably shuffle around those tables a bit more so it's not so discolored, but can do that a later time. For now, we should be working on their living quarters. A caravan from the Arcus has arrived. We should stock up for the winter. Alright, let's see. Really, I don't actually really like working with caravans, but in this case, we might as well just see what we can get. Really have too much stuff that we can trade off, so yeah, I mean, we only have 21k anyway, so there's not really a point. Okay, no trader needed. We'll get, general news and stuff, but I don't think we're gonna trade this year. We don't have anything to trade. So, yeah. Next year we might have medals and stuff. But our situation is quite dire. I don't really want to request anything right now, but it's rude not to request anything, so. Okay, that's what you want, and we don't have any of that stuff, nor would we spare any of it if we did have it. So you guys, I guess, just hang out at our tavern, drink all our beer, good stuff. I'm actually gonna, by the way, how's our farm going? Well, it's only autumn, and we've ran out of stuff. The pigtail's probably because we haven't really been processing any of that, but yeah, you know what? I need to do that. Brew, drink from plant, make it perpetual. Conditions, add product is at most 10. I'm gonna change the number. So let's see, is at most, let's say 50. And amount of seeds is at most. I'm gonna delete that condition. There we go. So someone should start getting on making drinks, which is something I should have done from the onset. Might actually set up the kitchen later, but that's a bit more complicated. For now, we just need to continue making our beds and stuff. Actually, we've already made all of those. We just need the doors and cabinets. So, I guess for now, what we can do is actually just mark out all these for now, set them up as rooms, and then add the doors and stuff later. Seems we have a few more migrants. Not even enough beds to house them all. Oh dear, we're gonna have to create an ICE. Have to get an ICE bureau going to, immigration control. I don't know what the E in ICE stands for. Have to build a wall to keep the migrants out. At least one of them is a miner. Are you kidding me? A necromancer? Okay, so when you get necromancer visitors, they're almost always bad. But if you get one as a migrant, oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. Uh, I can't believe we have a necromancer already. Oh my gosh. Um, one of them is a traitor. Let me see here. Replace. He's only an organizer, record keeper. Place. Okay, replace. Place. Where is that? It's actually interesting. Okay, well, the trader might be useful. I'm not quite sure on that one, but I'm not gonna look at the other two. I am gonna look at this guy. Asil Tusinaguld, Asil conjured mirror. Married with 9 children. She likes others in her culture and likes craft dwarfsmanship. She personally finds those that develop skill with weapons and fighting distasteful. Oh, so you'd rather get other people to do your bidding by resurrecting their corpses. She values tranquility and a peaceful day, views loyalty unfavorably, and does not particularly value the truth. And the irony in that is that corpses are completely loyal. So why did you become a necromancer? Oh, she dreams of ruling the world. Oh, she doesn't have much lust towards others, and only fleeting and rare emotional bonds. Practically under pressure, she is rarely happy or enthusiastic. She is conflicted. Use parties and merrymaking in abstraction. She is trusting. Currently more distrustful. A calm demeanor. Currently more anxiety prone. Um, she laughs in a distinct fashion when she's exasperated. Probably evil, like that evil laugh. And she needs alcohol, which is a problem because I don't think necromancers can actually drink alcohol normally. I could be wrong about that though. But darn, oh dear, this is gonna be a fun. It's gonna be a fun fort, isn't it? A necromancer, really? All right. We're still making those, but my beds should be ready to go here. And all we're gonna need to do for this is just make bedroom. R enter, R enter. Pretty easy. Okay, all the beds have been set up. Now we just need to add in the cabinets and doors. That also means that all of our dwarves should technically already have a bed assigned to them. Of course, our barracks are almost full already, so we're gonna have to make some more areas over here to fill up the next migrant wave, but this should be good for now. So yeah, our fortress is doing pretty well. I know most of this episode was looking at our dwarf characters and not actually doing too much stuff, but I think it was pretty productive. Anyway, we made our little barracks down there, set up a quantum stockpile for stone, and only stone right now. I'm actually gonna, hold on. We might as well just dig past that. In fact, might as well dig that out too. Just dig that out. We got some traders, even though we have nothing to trade with them. And I'm very excited to see what this necromancer is going to turn out to be like. But you know what? With that all being said, thank you for watching this episode of Dwarf Fortress, and I'll see you sailors the next episode. Bye.